it's important as individuals that we start learning how to be independent thinkers, learn how to think for ourselves, and it's important that we learn how to make good versus bad decisions and knowing the difference between them. I'm so aware of my black counterparts that I even know this. A lot of us have been taught wrong. A lot of us have been taught wrong purposefully, and a lot of us have been taught wrong unconsciously. But a lot of us we were born and raised taught wrong how to make bad decisions, bad choices. A lot of us grew up in bad systems. So it makes it kind of hard for a person who's done something for so long to just say, I'm going to change and I'm going to do something different. I know it's easy for people to say that because the rules say this. In order to get different results, you must do things differently. And I agree with that. But that doesn't mean it's simple because it's easy to say that. It's very hard. It's very hard to push your pants on a different way from the way you've been putting them on all your life. It's kind of hard. But in order to achieve success, I learned this. You must be able to think independently. At times, most of the time, really, most of the time. And when you feel like you can't come up with a good decision or you don't know the best decision, you have to go find it. Go look for it. Google it if you got to. Go knock on a neighbor door. Go walk up the block. Go get in your car and go with some cool heads and intelligent heads. Do whatever you got to do to get good answers. Don't sit there and fool yourself and tell yourself this is a good answer and you're not sure, because it could be a bad answer, especially if that bad answer keep getting you bad results. You must be able to look inside of your head and know that your spirit is a conscious spirit and a good spirit that want a good result and want a good answer and want to do the right thing in order to achieve success. That take this one. Because a lot of us make decisions based upon emotions, based upon reactions, based upon what other people think, based upon rashness. We make decisions all the time that aren't intelligent, and use all kind of reasons to make the decisions we make, except the right reason. Because for the right reasons, you'll make better decisions. If you was dedicated to the right thing more, or you wanted the right results more, you would be disciplined to make good decisions more. For real. Because the only thing that impedes success is making bad decisions. And the only reason we make bad decisions is because we undisciplined. We make whatever decision we want, whenever we choose, because we feel like we're our own leader. Even if we leading ourselves wrong, even if we lead ourselves bad. That's why good leadership is important. Even if we got to be our own good leader. Even if the Spirit of God inside of you is a good leader for you. Believe it or not. And I find one of the easiest ways to get close to that spirit and to get close to that leadership is to do the best you can to distance yourself from things that you know aren't promoting your success, aren't helpful to you, aren't people in places that aren't concerned enough about your well-being. We're associated with a lot of people, and we associate with a lot of environments, and we have a lot of thoughts, and we deal in a lot of activities that go against our well-being. Things that couldn't care any less about our well-being. Your well-being is important. Your well-being is very important. And if we start caring more about our well-being, more about our future, more about our foundation, more about our credibility, we'll start being more disciplined and make different decisions. Because I probably say this all the time. I always say that we look in a mess, but it's like we don't have to. We could discipline ourselves. We would have to look a mess. We could look very good. And we can't fool ourselves and tell ourselves that things aren't so bad and we don't look so bad and I'm doing good enough. I don't measure my success based upon my peers or based upon conversations or based upon my emotions or based upon my own ignorant intelligence or my what could I say? I think you get my meaning. I try to measure my success by book life, by our society as a whole. Not my small society, but society as a whole. I look at the United States of America. I look at Europe. I look at Africa. I look as deep as I can look whenever I can look, and I try to measure myself based upon what God says. what God wanted for me, what God requires of me, what's expected of me. And I look at success based upon my parents, what my parents expected of me, what their investment was in me, how good was their investment on me. So I base my success upon all those things. So I can walk outside of my door and call myself very successful when I walk around a lot of bums, when I walk around a lot of losers. It'd be easy to say I succeeded because I'm doing better than them. If one guy buys a six-pack and I go buy Hennessy and I'm succeeding more than him. Yeah, right, get out of town. Success has to be measured upon moral values. Success has to be measured upon standards of life, true credibility, not some twisted credibility, but true credibility in life, based upon your achievements. And when I say achievements, I consider the greatest achievement of life is when you set a great example to others, and when you helping society, when you helping the world, when you're a humanitarian. That's my only measurement of true success. Because I look at all this material stuff, I look at all this money, I seen it come and go all my life. I know what's worthless. I know credibility worthless. I know credibility is worth more than my material achievements. I know that. I know my credibility. My friend sitting right there on the side of me right now, he's asking to buy me a pack of cigarettes out of the store. Haven't seen him in much. No question, he's bought me a pack of cigarettes. Some people that might seem small, that might not seem like a big deal, but I appreciate it. He don't even know or don't even care if I could go buy my own cigarettes, carton cigarettes, whether I need it or not. It's a true friend, true association, credibility.